Valentine's Day, everyone. It's Amanda here with your February 2018 RuneScope. This month, I will be using a new deck that I got over the holidays from my sister, the Wonderland Tarot, which I've been wanting for a really long time. It's by Chris Abbey and Morgana Abbey. I love it. So we'll be using that in conjunction with the runes for your reading this month. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please do click the subscribe button if you find that I'm connecting with your energy and the messages that are coming through are resonating with you. That way, whenever I upload my new videos, they will go to your subscription feed. You can also tap the little bell to set up alerts if you would like to be alerted whenever I upload new content. Be sure to join me for part 2 of this video over on my Vimeo channel. I will be pulling one card from Nature's Whispers Oracle cards by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall for your spiritual guidance. Also, it's Valentine's Day, so your 2018 love readings are also over there for you to check out. I did use a deck that does contain nudity and sexual situations, though, for those readings. So heads up, for those of you that that's not your thing, you may just want to listen to the audio on that and maybe not look too closely at the pictures. So I've been looking for years for a good love-based deck, and I don't know, they're all just a little fluffy puffy for me. I haven't really found one that I connect with. If you want to recommend one, please leave it in the comments. That would help me out. I will check those out. Maybe you could help me on my search. So yeah, that's over there. Also, your 2018 career and finance RuneScope is over there too, on Vimeo, to give you a more specific look at that area of life for you in 2018. But all of that being said, let's jump into your February RuneScope. Hey Leo, let's see which runes want to talk to you about February. We've got Venus, the goddess of love, here. Hopefully to bring us some love messages. Some love messages have come through for those lucky signs that February is going to be, love will be prevalent. Unfortunately, not all of us get that, but not every month's a love month. Least of all February, at least for me. I mean, it's always like negative 12, 13 degrees here. Really not going to get out in that kind of weather. Not to be anti-Valentine's Day, but it's, you know, Venus. I don't think Venus is really behind that all that much. I think she would probably prefer summer, like around your birthday, Leo. But we'll see. Maybe she's gonna be working some magic for my Leos in February. As always, keep in mind, these are general readings, Leo, so not all of these messages will apply to you. Some are gonna be for the other Leos that are watching, so you can always check out the video for your rising sign as well, because there will be some additional messages or some clarity in those readings for you. But the only way for me to connect with your private energy, your actual circumstances, is if you schedule an appointment with me. I do 30-minute sessions on Skype for $70, and I will be offering the 1-hour New Year's readings through February 28th. Those are $130. We look at first half of the year with one reading, do some questions, then we look at the second part of the year with the second reading. So if you want to set either of those up, drop me a line at my email address and we can do that. Challenge your focus. What do we got going on, Leo? Well, for the tarot card here, we've got the Knight of Oysters, which in this deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So could be talking about a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo person or influence in your life. This could also just be news about money, about a financial settlement, a legal settlement, a raise, a job, a period of increase. So definitely, I think some of you are waiting to hear back about a raise or a promotion. But the news is slow in coming, and I think that's why the challenge is, this is the slowest knight in the deck. He's standing still. You can see there. So, and it could be in love. Maybe you're dating an earth sign or somebody with a lot of earth in their chart, and they're just, man, they're really slow about making a move. Maybe you're kind of crushing on each other. You're waiting on them to ask you out. That's like, is this ever going to go anywhere? Maybe they've kind of disappeared. Pedro's here, so it could be kind of like out of sight, out of mind. It could also be somebody feeling this way about you, Leo, and just kind of being like, did you forget about me? And maybe you did, but they're like challenging you about it. Like, well, you know, where have you been? Or this could also be somebody kind of popping back up that you haven't heard from since last year, because Yera is the rune of a year. So it could have been a year ago or back in 2017. And maybe you haven't seen this person since, you know, sometime last year, maybe during Capricorn or Virgo, even during one of the earth signs or one of the earth sign moons. Hell, I don't know. I'm just seeing all these different energies, so they must be sticking on somebody out there. So yeah, maybe it was like the last earth sign moon, whenever that was, full or new moon, that you heard from this person. But it could also be though somebody like keeping a secret, somebody being really secretive about what's going on at work. It could be a coworker kind of keeping things from you. You could be waiting to hear about a promotion or hear about a raise or hear about a bonus, and this person's just like really taking forever to get back to you. So yeah, there seems to be a theme of waiting or news slow to come, particularly when it comes to really finances or legalities for some of you, or to here if you got the promotion, or somebody being secretive at work or about work or their goals with work. This could be somebody like who knows you're up for a promotion or up for a job, and they kind of, you know, put in for the same thing unknowingly. Maybe they, you know, heard about it from you. Maybe they didn't know anything about it. You said something about it, and then in February you find out that they are going for it too. They went for it, and kept it secret. So let's see if anything else comes through with that. Those are the main things I'm getting. As we move on, we'll see if we get more information about that. In your present energy, we've got the King of Peppermills, which is the King of Wands in, you know, the more traditional, easier rider decks. So this could be fire sign energy, could be you. Or it could be another Leo, Sag, or Aries, but could be male or female when these people come up. Same with the Knight here. The Knight of Pentacles could also be, the Knight of Oysters, sorry. Could just as easily be a female earth sign for this one, and a female fire sign here. Iwaz is here, indicating that I feel like this is you. I mean, this is really manifesting as Leo's energy. You know, or if you have a goal that is like you're in partnership, or that you have, like maybe this is your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, there may be a goal that you have together or a goal that you have on your own here, Leo. Maybe it is this promotion or getting this raise as we're at the end of January moving into February. And there may be some delay around it. It's not, you know, or there may be a few setbacks with this goal. However, Iwaz is saying, you know, there's a lot of protection around this. It's definitely something you're supposed to do, but it may need to be tweaked. It may take longer than you were thinking. It's more like the time frame. You'll get the harvest, but it may take longer than you're thinking, or it may require more work. You know, it could be your relationship with this fire sign is just going to require a little more work. But the rewards, you know, the more effort you put into this, that's what Yera is all about. The more effort, the more work you put into something, the more you're going to get back, the more harvest you'll get out of it, the more reward. The fruits of your efforts will be bountiful. The more effort you put into cultivating something, a goal or a relationship. This could also be like if you have, and you may not know your boss's birthday, but it could also be, yeah, a superior or a higher up saying, hey, yes, I'm going to, like, I want you on this team, but there's been like a delay, or it may be a little bit, or I want you to come back, or I want you to come be on my team for this, or I want you to come join my company, but it may take a little longer. It may not be the time frame we were initially talking about. It may take a little bit longer. So it seems like whatever the delay is or whatever the setback, you're gonna know about it as early as the beginning of February here, for most of you. Now, the help that's gonna be available, we've got the Fool. So yeah, there's a new journey, a new adventure that involves risk of some sort that you are taking on or trying, or maybe your partner is. For some of you, this could have something to do with health because Uruz is here. So this could be like a new, you may be going to see a specialist. That may be who this person is. Some of you, yeah, you may be getting a new doctor. You may be going to see a new doctor. Who has like a cutting edge kind of treatment or solution, or maybe they've have a study going on to, you know, get answers about, to see if the treatment works on something that you are dealing with, a health issue or something of that nature. You may be traveling to see someone. And I mean, if the opportunity does come up, because it's coming up as a help to you, if it requires travel, maybe the specialist is far away, or this study is happening in another state or another town or another country, if you can do that, it's going to be worth it. Because again, it's coming up as a help to you. This could be the key, if it's a health issue, to regaining your strength, you know, recovery, basically, or at least a treatment that will help you feel recovered, right? It may be something that they don't have a cure for, but this may be a treatment that slows it down or maintains it, or, yeah, helps you maintain here. Some of you may just be traveling to some place you've never been, and it could be kind of very like an outdoorsy kind of place. Maybe you're going there for Valentine's Day with your partner. You know, rock climbing or mountain climbing or hiking or lots of stuff like that. This could also be like someone new that you're just taking a risk on here, Leo. If you're single and looking, maybe it could be the earth or the fire sign here. You know, yeah, those are the two I'm getting strongly, earth and fire here, but this fire sign could be you. Yeah, you're taking a risk here, or it feels like a risk to you, but that's going to be a help to you. If you're single and looking and you do want to be in a relationship, or you do, even if you just want to have, you know, a physical interaction with somebody or have a Valentine's Day date or whatever, if you take the risk, what did we talk about earlier? Great reward. You'll get a positive response, and actually a very enthusiastic response with Uruz there. Now this could be somebody, you know, asking you out. It could be somebody that you meet while you're on vacation, while you're traveling, or, you know, whether you're traveling for work or pleasure. This could be somebody kind of taking the initiative and asking you out, Leo. So there's some luck involved with the Fool. But it is kind of like that whole nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I feel like the advice is saying, like, there's a risk that you'll need to take in February that will pay off quite handsomely if you have the courage to do that. And you don't usually have a problem with that. I mean, you know, you guys are the lions after all, courageous to a fault sometimes. Now, what must be accepted? We've got the Ace of Flamingos in reverse. So this is the Ace of Swords in other decks. I'll hold it up in the upright so you can see what it looks like. Similar. Just got our little flamingo here. So what must be accepted? Yeah, again, this kind of goes back to this, an unexpected delay, or you're uncovering a problem. There's a no, or something isn't accepted, or mostly I feel like it's a delay though. And it's something outside your control. It's not anything that you've done. It's not anything that, you know, was within the realm of your control. This has to do with outside forces. So again, kind of like, you know, yeah, I want you to come be on my team, but it's not going to be ready when I thought. We're not going to be able to make the switch over quite yet. Or, you know, you're just waiting to hear back if you got the job or got the promotion or got the raise. And there may be an unexpected, like it's going to be even longer, or we're putting a freeze on it indefinitely. That unfortunately could be. But I mean, even with that, with Ingwas here, I mean, that indicates it will still come back around. February just may not be the time. But I mean, even with that, some of you may have another offer or something else that you were kind of looking at, if it's a job opportunity, or that's how this is coming through. You may just be like, well, I'm not going to wait on that. I'm going to go ahead and apply to this place and take a risk here. And you could find that that's even better because maybe the pay is better, or the work is better, or it's a job you're more enthusiastic about, or maybe it's a job that requires travel. And you're excited about that. It's new and refreshing. So those of you that it is a job, this could be something brand new that you haven't done before, or not in this way. You're definitely maybe having a career change, or you're using your skills in a different way. Yeah, it's totally, there's something about it that's totally new. Or maybe it's a different kind of company. You're doing the same kind of work, but it's a totally different industry, totally different company. So yeah, if there's something that's delayed, I still think whether you take this other job or not, it'll come back around. But yeah, it seems like it may be a longer wait than you're expecting here. This could also be someone else like telling you no, like, no, I don't want you to take that job for whatever reason, because there's a lot of travel maybe. And I feel like, Leo, you're just going to be like, okay, I'm going anyway, so bye. I mean, I just feel like with this rune, this is like something you want, and you know as the time is right, you know that this is the right fit for you, and you're not going to let anybody, you know, get in your way about that. The outcome, we've got the Two of Rods. So it's the Two of Peppermills here in this reading. So yeah, there's an element again of waiting. There's some sort of delay, but again, it's short-lived with with wand energy. It's not like it's not going to be a permanent delay, even if somebody tells you that it is. Or even if you feel like someone may be blocking you, like this guy who maybe like went behind your back and did something, or kind of, you know, again, applied for the same gigs that you did because they heard about it through you, or whatever the case. This Two of Rods is like, I need more information. I gotta wait until this comes back. This could also be talking about a purely physical partnership. Going back to this, those of you that are single and looking, it could start as just physical attraction, physical passion, a physical based relationship, but Dayak is saying it could turn into something more. So yes, a lot of you could have some good prospects going on here, particularly with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or another fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries. You know, for some of you, maybe that's why you're just like, oh God, 2 fire signs. That's just, we'll just do the physical and go on with it. That would be a difficult relationship. But by the end of February, you may be kind of thinking, well, you know, maybe there could be more here. The Two of Rods is kind of like, wait and see. I'm going to wait and see. I'm not going to rush into anything, but I'm not going to like discount someone either. There may be more there, or maybe there will be more there. as time progresses. Dag's all about gradually getting to know someone, gradually, you know, and then you wake up one day and you're like, you can't live without that person, you know? It's kind of like a day by day thing, which is very, very opposite of fire sign energy. But it is indicative of earth sign energy, very much so. They're kind of plotters and it's a slow progression. So yeah, many of you could be meeting an earth sign. And it could be if somebody that you meet in connection to legalities in some way, or bureaucratic organizations. Like you have to go somewhere to fill something out to get something, a license or something, or you know, you got to go talk to a lawyer and this person is there to see the same lawyer, or they are the lawyer or whatever. Or this is somebody, you know, maybe you're a reporter, you're reporting on a case and you're in the courtroom and this is another reporter, or, you know, somebody else in the courtroom, and that's how you kind of meet. But yeah, it's more often than not maybe just somebody you go to take care of something, a visa or something, you know, passport, anything connected with government or legalities. And it could be a surprise. It's like, oh, I didn't expect to meet someone, certainly not at the DMV or whatever, but hey, these things happen. But yeah, their energy could be very different to yours and a lot slower paced. And, you know, initially you may be thinking, oh, I don't know if I can stand this. I think I'm on too much fast forward. Unless you're a fire sign with a lot of earth in your chart, or an earth sign rising, or an earth moon or something. But I think by the end of the month, even if you are thinking that, Leo, I think by the end of February, you may have changed your mind and be like, well, this could be something. I kind of dig this person. So yeah, maybe don't make a full decision. Give it some time to unfold, get to know this person, and allow them to get to know you, because I think this could be, for many of you, something that turns into something more. Others of you, this is just saying there's going to be a little bit more of a delay on an opportunity that you're waiting to hear back from, or that you're really wanting to jump into. But it's either going to be worth the wait, or you may find something in the interim that is even better, or that you're more enthusiastic about. So that's what I see here in general for February, Leo. I'm going to shuffle the Nature's Whispers Oracle. Meet me over on Vimeo. We'll see if we can get additional spiritual guidance and wisdom on how to handle this delay, or whatever this, whatever this setback may be. We'll see if we can get some more advice on how you can handle that to your advantage in February. The link again is below. I'll see you over there, and I will see you back here next month.